Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages for the cards that come out in this reading for you today. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come through, what messages come out with the cards. So the first card that we have is the Six of Swords. It's showing up in the reverse. But we also have some air sign energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or even an Aquarius. We have the World card. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. So with the Fool card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being ready to explore something. I do also feel like a sense of being open to taking a leap of faith and having a lot of belief in what you have created and what you have going on. I do feel like this Fool card showing up over here feels like also lucky energy when it comes to the starts of new things. So I do feel like there is the sense of being quite inspired, and also it does feel like brave energy when it comes to being able to embrace something being started without any foreknowledge of how it's going to go. So I do feel like there's a lot of self-belief, and I feel like it's actually encouraged. But with this Six of Swords showing up in the reverse, it feels like an energy of, there's a sense of somebody could be wanting to be able to work something out. I feel like there is something that needs to be actually either made right because it has not been addressed. And I feel that that's also something that could actually be on somebody's mind when it comes to the way in which they feel about you or the way in which they feel about your connection. I do feel like this person is in a space where they can't stop thinking about you, or they can't stop thinking about this. But it does feel like it's something they're going to bring up and bring to your attention. You may even notice a change in this person's pattern or the way in which they relate with you. And it's because they are still hung up on something. So I do feel like they maybe bring that to your attention. With the World card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being in a space where you're ready for something new. You're ready to level up. You're ready to be able to welcome new energy. And I also feel that that could be within your connection as far as being able to take things to the next level and being in a space where it's like you're ready for that. And with the World card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of really being at the end of what may feel like a cycle. So it feels like when it comes to being able to experience something and feeling as though it's something that has been on your mind, has been a focal point of actually having to get right, this feels like an energy of being in a point where it's like you got that right. And I do feel like you're ready to be able to ascend and actually experience newness, something that is going to actually open something new to your, a new experience. Even within your relationship, this does feel like actually going on to the next level. This feels like leveling up energy. Wherever it may be, there is an energy of a completion, and I do feel like it's completing on a good note and moving on to being able to progress to something that is going to actually feel like elevation in your connection, or even in your personal growth in yourself. And I do feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, this feels like energy of commitment. I do feel like there is a sense of wanting to reach a goal. I do feel like with the World card showing up over here, this even feels like being able to experience graduation, even in your studies or in your work. So it feels like energy of being open to a new chapter. But with the Ten of Pentacles, this feels like committed energy. I also feel that there's a sense of somebody who's quite committed to you, wanting to take things to the next level as a result of feeling like this is an ideal connection to commit to, and also being in a space where there is a sense of actually looking at something as being worth that, being worth taking that leap of faith with you. I do feel that with this Ten of Pentacles showing up over here, there is a sense of being a person who is open to commitment and is available when it comes to being able to have that with you. So it feels like a connection that does start out with the sense of a leap of faith, but I do feel like there is something there when it comes to that feeling of the connection being worth that, taking that leap of faith with you. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Ace of Cups, We have the Nine of Wands. We have the King of Swords showing up in the reverse, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this Queen of Pentacles, this is an energy of really nurturing something and being able to really stick around to see something progress. So it feels like an energy of having a lot of faith in where things are going to go. I do feel like it's a strong connection with somebody that you may be actually developing with them. I do also feel like this person is also viewing it as something that is worth the investment. And there is an energy of actually nurturing connection. So it feels like also a sense of showing up. And I do feel like with the Ace of Cups showing up over here, it feels like a strong emotional connection at the root of it. As far as how this person feels about you, I do feel like they do feel a connection. They feel like there is a sense of having something promising between yourself and this person, and something real. I do feel like you have a connection with this person, and you have actually stirred up something in this person when it comes to the way they feel about you. This feels like loving energy. I also feel like an energy of really being in a space where they either want to make you an offer, and it's really coming from a place of wanting to connect quite deeply. I do feel like with the Ace of Cups showing up over here, underneath the Six of Swords in the reverse, it feels like an energy of someone who can't move on. So this could even be somebody who could have had a false start with you, but this feels like an energy of somebody who's holding on. And I do feel like there is a sense of them wanting to be able to offer you something that's going to kind of lead to something more exclusive, lead to something that can't get away from them. I do also feel that if this is someone new, this feels like having a strong connection with somebody new. And I even feel that with this Full card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of something quite exciting, and this connection is one that is quite exciting and also feels quite fulfilling on a lot of levels with the World card. I do feel like with the Nine of Wands though, this does feel like energy of being in a space where it's like there is a desire to self-protect, and even a sense of wanting to kind of fall back into being in a space of being able to be guarded. And it could be even this impulse to want to fall back into old patterns or old ways of behaving, or even just being very guarded within a connection with somebody. But I do feel like with the Nine of Wands showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of something that you really do believe in this connection, and even what could be with this connection. This does feel like it could actually also be those kind of falling back into old patterns, or kind of being guarded and being in a space of wanting to self-protect, being something brought upon by old traumas or even triggers. And I do feel like with the World card showing up over here, this connection is one that's different to the past. So I do feel like there's this energy of it really kind of putting you in a space to give something a chance. And with the King of Swords showing up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of somebody who is in a space of, this could be a person who's used to being in control. I do feel like that could even be something they are used to doing in roundabout ways that are covert, like trying to manipulate the situation when they feel like they are losing control. But with this card showing up in the reverse, I do feel like this person is somebody who's kind of warming up to being able to actually be committed in a more so healthy way when it comes to being able to establish and get across the sense of commitment. Could be something that this person is actually giving a chance of being able to give the connection the chance to unfold naturally. Do you feel like with the Queen of Pentacles showing up over here, they have a lot of respect for you though? So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have Release Your Ex, we have Worth Waiting For, and we have New Love. So this Release Your Ex card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of needing to actually release something. I do feel like with that Six of Swords showing up in the reverse, it feels like an energy of not being able to move on, not being able to let something go. But I do feel like holding on to that is something that's no longer benefiting this person, or is not something that's going to be serving them. So with this Release Your Ex card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of having a hard time when it comes to being able to move on from something. I do feel like there is the opportunity to be able to clear that energy as well. when it comes to something that somebody has been carrying with them or somebody has been holding on to. It does feel like also a sense of kind of holding on to it as a safety or a defense mechanism, or being having able to have something that they can kind of lean on. So this release your ex card shown up over here. This does feel like an energy of having the opportunity to let something go. This could be closure that's also being offered from somebody. That is something that could actually be allowing for being able to clear the energy for something new. With the Fool card showing up over here, this does feel like new energy, and it feels like also a pretty exciting energy at that. So I do feel like there is some kind of a new start, a new chapter being entered into. With the World card showing up over here, this feels like a sense of being in a good place for that. So I do feel like there's a sense of being able to be able to close old things and be able to release that. And I feel like it's ushering in something new, something more fulfilling, and even something that actually aligns better with that 10 of Pentacles showing up over here. And with this Worth the Wait card showing up over here, it does feel like divine timing. So it feels like it's the right time, and it does also feel like things are falling into place at the right time. And having that energy of being able to have a sense of fulfillment coming as a result of being at a place where it's like what you've been waiting for is something that you get to experience. And I even feel that there's a sense of a new connection with this new love card showing up over here, and is bringing about this new connection, new energy into your life, this new way of relating with somebody. It feels quite fulfilling, and it even feels very exciting as far as being able to experience what is also being able to actually take you to new places. With the Fool card showing up over here, do you feel like there could be something that this person brings into your life that's quite fresh, something quite heightened, something new? And I do also feel like there's even that sense of being quite connected with this person. I do feel like this person is somebody who could also have experienced their fair share of experiences of trying to like control the way things happen. And I do feel like with the divine timing card showing up over here, this person could also be quite far in their healing journey, as far as even just learning to really be able to allow things to really unfold naturally within a connection. But I do get that there's an energy of letting go of the old, out with the old and in with the new. And I do feel like it's quite exciting energy when it comes to the new parts. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.